Have you ever wondered how the print function in Python actually works? You type in this function, and like magic, text appears in the console. But what's really happening behind the scenes? In this video, I'll walk you through how the print statement works and the logic that makes it possible. To understand this, we first need to learn about something called streams. What are streams, you may ask? In computer science, streams are data types that allow information to flow in and out of programs. Think of it like a plain text file. You can write data into it and read data from it later. That's how streams operate. So, how does this relate to the print function? When a Python program runs, you typically see a console that displays printed text, accepts input from the user, and shows error messages. This is all made possible by something called standard streams. Every Python program has 3 standard streams built in, and they're responsible for managing how data is written and read during execution. These 3 streams are called standard output, standard input, and standard error. Standard output is where all printed text goes. Behind the scenes, when you use the print function, it's actually writing data to the standard output stream. The console then reads that stream and displays the text. In fact, the print function can be configured to write to other destinations too, like a text file, because those are also considered streams. Standard input handles user input. When you type something into the console and use the input function, Python reads that data from the standard input stream. That's how the input function works. Standard error is used for error messages. When something goes wrong in your program and an exception is raised, Python writes the error message to the standard error stream, and the console displays it, usually in a different color or format so it stands out. So now that we understand standard streams, we can see what's really happening when we use the print function. It's not magic. It's a simple and elegant system of writing data to a stream, which the console then displays. This same system handles user input and errors, allowing Python programs to interact with users in a smooth and structured way. Now let's take it one step further. We'll recreate the print function, the input function, and a function to raise an error, all using Python's system module and the standard streams directly. First, we import the system module to access standard input, standard output, and standard error. Then we define a custom print function that writes directly to the standard output stream using system.standardoutput.write. Next, we create a custom input function. It shows a prompt using system.standardoutput.write, flushes the output to make sure it appears immediately, and reads user input from system.standardInput. And finally, we define a function that sends an error message to the standard error stream using system.standarderror.write. This works the same way Python handles errors behind the scenes. By using these standard streams directly through the system module, we can clearly see how Python's input and output system really works. It's a simple but powerful design that gives your program the ability to communicate with the outside world, whether it's printing results, taking input, or reporting problems.